Decades upon decades of professional wrestling, this man broke new ground, made history. Magnus becoming the first British world heavyweight ever. Forget last year on the UK tour, Magnus is world heavyweight champion. His matches in Wembley, his matches in Manchester. And of course, a big night as well at the Hydro in Glasgow. A successful run for Magnus as world heavyweight champion, and this time around, coming this January, he is going to return
with his best friend Bram, who, conspicuous by his absence, has a lot to do with the Monster Abyss recently.
Well, Rockstar Spud, you certainly have an amazing outlook on things. I'll tell you what, the Freak going to work on Magnus right out of the gate, comes back into the ring, and now look at the Freak about to get Magnus up. High vertical suplex. What strength, what power. More of this matchup when we return. It's the Freak versus Magnus on Explosion. We are back on Explosion. It's JB Jeremy Borash along with British Boot Camp Season 1 winner Rockstar Spud here on Explosion, and the Freak going to town on the first ever British World Heavyweight Champion, Magnus. And I'll tell you what, you talk about Magnus, you talk about Bram, the arrival of Bram in Impact Wrestling. Right now, the United Kingdom world, and even you, Spud, too. Throw that in the mix.
What's that supposed to mean? No, what's that supposed to mean? Move on from anything here. What's that supposed to mean?
I'm saying we've got British Boot Camp 2 coming just around the corner. There are some huge, and take a shot at becoming the next Rockstar.
There will only ever be one Rockstar Spud. Chicken, JB.
Well, one thing I know about Magnus.
See? Those are my sources, JB. The dirty sheets are where I get my sources
from. Dirty
sheets.
The
dirty.
How about Magnus now, taking it to the Freak, who gets to his knees and now to his feet with Magnus on his back into the corner. And it's the move. That is pure, raw strength from Free. Brian Stifler going to have to look in very closely as Magnus not afraid to bend the rule book a little bit. And now, belly to back suplex from the Freak.
JB, they call him the Freak because of his freakish strength, but all
again. Double axe handle takes down Magnus, and Freak with a strong showing in against the former world heavyweight champion, Kingsland, England's own Magnus, and now a big scoop. Let's see that strength on full display over the top and down.
What is your problem?
Oh, just like that, Magnus goes to the outside of the ring and a little taunting.
Choke slam!
Wow, able to distract the referee on the outside, Brian Stifler. There's a cover. What about an easy throw? Would you stop it, please? That is absurd.
It's not absurd at all, JB. These things happen. Men are attracted to women.
All right, would you stop now?
Magnus, there's your opening. Zone in, do something here. His knees all hurting, Magnus. Come on, bud.
AJ able to slide down. Gonna double him over with the boot.
Oh, no.
Gonna take him up. Now Styles Clash. Now get him, AJ. Magnus trying to fight it off. AJ hits a Styles Clash.
Uh-oh.
Roll him over and pin. Count here. Count one. Count two. Count. There's no ripper. Often from Magnus.
Magnus pulling out all the stops here. Trying to stay one step ahead of James Storm. And now Storm has Magnus.
He didn't waste any time with it either, Janae. He went straight down and dropped Magnus on his might want to step back and just let the guys go and just count when he's needed, man.
And again, to what Mike said earlier, that's all that referee Earl Hebner is out here to do. This is
with just the table.
And another. What is Magnus thinking?
I don't know, but you can see it in his eyes.
Oh, I think we have an idea.
Magnus thinking of everything James Storm has done to his family.
Look at the distance between Magnus and Storm.
And Magnus misses through the table. Magnus may have broken his arm.
Or his hip, Josh. Did you see?
Flying through the...
I don't know if it is top turnbuckle, and when there's nothing